Here's a quick overview of LCD Density Modder Pro. Now basically what this app does is it will make things on your screen either larger or smaller. Typically people will want to make things smaller so they can fit more items on their screen, give the effect of having, say, a higher resolution screen. Now basically if you want to make things smaller, you want to make the DPI value smaller. You can do that in a few ways by moving this slider. You can use the minus and plus buttons to get it perfect. You can click on standard and it'll give you a list of standard DPIs. You can also click favorites, which will list out recently used favorites. You can also click here in the box and go to your keyboard and type in exactly what you want and it'll show up. Now if you want to make things bigger and you're on a phone such as the Galaxy Nexus, you're going to have to go here and go to settings and go to minimum DPI. You can go to that if you want, but maximum DPI value. Choose a higher value. Now when you go back, the slider is going to be modified so that you can go up to that value now. So if the stock is 320 and you want, say, 360, you can just go up like that. And then when you choose one that you like and you want to save it, just click Save as System DPI. It might ask you for a prompt if you haven't used it before. It's going to ask you to reboot. I'm not going to show you that. Now if you're on a ROM pre-ICS, you'll be able to use the temp apply most likely. And what that does is it'll temporarily set your DPI, in this case to 241, and then do a little quick reboot. It doesn't take as long as a full reboot. When it reboots up, it should be at the 241 value. You can play around with it, and if you decide, and then next time you do a reboot, it's going to be back at the 320 stock. Now, what you can do also, I've been working on a new feature, the Temp Apply ICS hack, which is for phones that don't support the regular Temp Apply. Basically what this does is it's going to create a backup file, and the next time it reboots, it's going to run a script that copies that backup file and replaces the original one with it. So when it boots up, it's going to be 241, but after it boots, it's going to replace the original file with a backup of 320. So then the next time you do a full reboot, it's going to be back at 320. Now what's nice about this feature is it's actually boot loop proof. So if you set your DPI to something crazy like 1, you're going to get a boot loop, and all you have to do if you use the Temp Apply ICS hack method, and assuming it's working on your phone, all you have to do is remove the battery, reboot the phone, and it's back to 320 automatically. Now another cool feature for the Pro only version is fix market compatibility issues. Click that button. Basically what that's going to allow you to do is download and install a market mod. Now basically if you're running on a DPI that's different than 320, it's going to make apps not compatible with your device in the market application. They're going to say, oh, this device is not compatible with it, and won't let you download it. So in order to fix that, you just go here, make sure it's on the one for your device, click download mod, read the terms, click accept, wait for it to download. It's about 3.6 megabytes. Make sure it's the right one, click install mod, read the warnings, click install. Now this installation is going to require a reboot, but I'm not going to show you that. And then if you don't want to keep the files, you can just click here, delete deleted one files. Now if for whatever reason your device loses compatibility in the market, or you lose apps in your My Apps, or something happens, scroll over here to the Temp Fix tab. All you gotta do is click Clear Market Data. It should say Cleared Market Data. Go back, open the Market app, and everything's going to be just fine. It's going to ask you to accept the terms of service again, and once you do that, everything's going to be compatible again. So you can also add that one to favorites. You can go into manage favorites. If you don't like one, I don't like 244, click save, favorites saved. Next time you go to favorites, you only have those two. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Once again, it's called LCD Density Modder and LCD Density Modder Pro.